Welcome, beautiful friends. Happy Monday to you. I trust you had a beautiful, nurturing weekend and are all ready to immerse yourself in this beautiful new week ahead. Here we are with our inner compass forecast and our usual Monday check-in. So, let's just arrive here for a moment. This is a very powerful, potent energy that we're stepping into. As you know, with these inner compass sessions, I like to feel into what is the lunar influence that we are being guided by, that tapping into. And why this is so potent is we have the new moon in the sign of Aries, which is coming in 4 days' time on the 17th. And so if you think about the symbology and the synthesis of the astrological signs, Aries is fire energy. It's starting things off. It's really getting those ambitions, those goals, those dreams ignited. So when we do that, and of course it's a new moon, so this is about really planting the seeds. But why this is so important, and this is great that we have a wee bit of time to just reflect and let go of things that aren't in alignment with the truth of who we are and where we're heading. Because this energy, new moon in the sign of Aries, it's about really acknowledging that your dreams are an inevitability. Inevitability. Sorry, tripping over that word. The thing about dreams is if a dream occurs to you, it means it's possible for you. The energies that we're sitting in and that we're being embraced by right now is really allowing ourselves to honor, to recognize the power that we have access to, the co-creative energy. We are all very powerful creator beings. However, it's really important to get in touch with that fire. Fire's necessary. Fire needs to be the energy that carries us into those ambitions. It can also give us a little bit of courage of, yes, I can do this. I've got this. However, the other part that's coming in with this is patience. And understanding, just because you feel the fire in your belly and you want something different, and you're not going to just go running at it, right? So it's about calibrating to the ambition and the goals and the things that you want to have more of. But tap into your own inner wisdom. And that's what this inner compass idea is all about, is whenever we go looking for answers, number one, whenever you look for an answer, the answer already exists. And that's where patience comes in. Because just because you cannot discern it or see it or receive it or hear it, doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So this is about finding your right rhythm. There's such a powerful, potent piece about, yes, you can imagine and envisage and get into action phase, but keep calibrating to, is this in alignment? Is this helping me feel aligned to what I am guided towards? I trust that makes sense. I'm going to start pulling some cards for us to really deepen the connection to this beautiful energy. And like I said, there seems to be such a beautiful energy that I can help you calibrate to this prior to the new moon coming in. We're affected by phases of the moon a couple of days before and a couple of days after, particularly with the new moon and the full moon's phases. It's oftentimes like 2 days before and 2 days after. So this day is just such a beautiful day for you to acclimate and get in touch with your fire, but also get in touch with your inner wisdom and get in touch with your own sense of, I've got this, all is well in my world, things of that nature. If anything I say on these sessions confuses you, triggers you, discombobulates you and you need a wee bit more support or guidance, just put it in the comments below or message me directly. My intent with these sessions is to help you really calibrate to your own inner wisdom and use that as your navigational force, as your decision maker, as your guidance system, basically. So take a nice deep breath, and I'm going to start us off with pulling one of my letting go guidance cards. As you know, if you've been with me before on these sessions, I see our evolution as an upward spiral. And as we acclimate to the more connected aspects of us, the more connected to our soul's essence, there's always going to be things that was there for a reason, a season, or a purpose. And now we can say, okay, that phase is over. So let's see where we can start. What can we kind of look at or turn our focus to? What can we let go of in order to get into that sense of the fiery energy, but also the wisdom and the patience and the trust? So what do we need to let go of in order to really get calibrated to that? And this is actually, I think is funny. Sometimes these cards have a bit of a sense of humor, but it's limitations. Where do limitations show up for you? You know how I said a moment ago about if you have a dream, it means it's possible for you. If you have a audacious, yummy goal, it's possible for you. You wouldn't have it if it wasn't possible for you. Are limitations kind of talking you out of that big, audacious, yummy goal or dream? Just have a wee reflect on that and see, are there pieces that you can say, this is a time where I can just kind of calibrate to the reason I have that idea or the reason I'm heading this direction is because my soul is calling me. My heart's wisdom is guiding me. And trust. Trust is a really big piece at these times too. I mean, let's face it. There's a lot of discombobulation and chaos and stuff happening. But truth be told, we all signed up for this. We all, as souls, said, I want to be there at that part on the timeline. I have a gift, I have a goal, I have a purpose, I have something to share, to calibrate to. So that's part of letting go of limitations too. The woulda, coulda, shoulda, or the I'm not that powerful, or fill in the blank. Where does that come up for you? And now, oh, this is a good one. We're pulling one of the tarot cards. It is the Queen of Swords. Love that. Queen of Swords. So swords in the tarot deck are to do with thinking. And maybe that's to do with getting really crystal clear on the thoughts and the words and the trust. Yes, I am in the right place at the right time. I've got this. As a queen energy, the queen energy really does help us calibrate to that ruler, that confidence, that powerful creation. But of course, with it being a queen, there's such a powerful part around where's your balance of being and doing. Even when we tap into the fire, the Aries fire, we need to temper it with right rhythm, right? And so that's what the Queen of Swords really feels like there too. Because if we allow the fire, the impatience, the drive, let's get there, let's go, we'll burn ourselves out. So the Queen of Swords is there to help us temper that maybe a wee bit. So now moving on, I'm going to pull us 3 of the Healing with the Angel cards. Oh, this is cool. So the first one is Romance. I like that card. Actually, I really like all the cards in here. Romance. So romance feels like connecting your head and your heart, being that loving, unconditionally loving, beautiful, heart-led being, moving forward, allowing ideas and inspiration to land, and then surrender and release. So that really helps that idea that I was just saying about the don't let the fire and the impatience burn out, because we want the fire to be sustainable, and we are now in this really potent Aries energy that's kind of helping us recognize when is it time to charge forward and when is it time to allow other components to catch up, maybe, or to fuel the path that I'm on and the goal and the direction, because we're co-creating, right? So that means we do our bit and we trust the other parts are being taken care of for us, by us, through us. I trust that makes sense. Like I said, if you need further guidance or support, just let me know. You can put it in the comments below or message me directly. But I'm just about ready to send you off into this auspicious week ahead, getting ready for that powerful, potent new moon in the sign of Aries. But before I do, I'm going to pull us one of my Liberate Your Inner Truth, because that's what this is all about. Liberating our inner truth and calibrating to and being guided by our inner compass. So let's see what comes up. Oh, this is perfect. It's I am transforming. That Aries energy is really, that's like the beginning of the astrological cycle, right? So that's Aries is the first sign in that astrological wheel, if you like. And so this is the beginning of transformation and transforming. But let me read this out to you. This is the beginning of a wonderful transformation. It is time to let the real nature of myself to emerge. Over the coming days and weeks, I feel a renewed sense of confidence, excitement, and purpose in my life. I couldn't have picked a better card to kind of encapsulate this potent new moon in the sign of Aries. I wish you a superb week ahead. I'm here for you. I wish you a great experience and getting in touch with your own inner fire. Much love to you. Thanks for watching. I'll be back again with you next week.